about that? That'll work. So I did a little bit of research today. I was checking in on what it would take to put together like a mobile studio, maybe a van, because I'd like to do more travel videos. I'd like to travel more, but the most expensive part about traveling like that is housing. So what I would like to do in the future is convert a van into a small living space / studio. The thing about the good thing about that is most vehicles are pretty well soundproof. You know, they have soundproofing technology in them that's to kind of cancel out what's going on around you. So for vlogs and for recordings, a car, a truck, something like that works pretty well for you to be able to do what you need to do and it not be contaminated by the sounds around. Oh, there, we turned the air conditioner off. There's another good test to run. See how audio is affected by that. I know it had to be roaring. The air conditioner in the Black Pearl is excellent. Excellent air conditioner. But it is a loud one. So like if I stop off at a burger place or anything like that, order to go, when I get to the speaker, I gotta turn this gun off like it's a radio or something. Looks like we might get some rain in Georgia this evening, but that's pretty typical. It'll be sunny and hot and humid all day long, and then all of a sudden, in the evening, we get storms like this. So it actually makes for a beautiful sky, in my opinion. So I don't know if you guys saw my Periscope earlier today. If you didn't, I'm just going to kind of repeat what I said there. I'm writing up a report of everything that I kind of saw through the eyes of the people who were out in the streets, the live streamers that were doing the footwork, bringing the footage to the people. I'm writing a report of my observation of what happened, my perspective. Now, of course, I want to say that will be without biases, and I'll try my best to convey that. But every person has biases. I can't say that enough. Every person has biases, so their opinions are driven by these biases that have been generated throughout situations and scenarios they find themselves in during their everyday life. Buddy Derek walking down the road. You guys can check out that report at Whomitmay.com if you're interested in seeing it. Every time I feel confident that it's complete, I remember one more thing that happened, so I have to go back and fix it or include this, because there was a lot of stuff that happened that was was important to us immediately, and then there's some stuff that happened that I felt like will be important to us in the long term. I try to take notes because I know that I'm not the only one that takes notes. In case you guys didn't know it, what I do for a living is research and development. I do research and development. I test things, I push them to the point of breaking, I record life cycles for products for the company that I work for. It's not my personal opinion that people are things, but some people believe that. Some people believe that our psychologies can all be worked out via pen and paper. And so a single person is hard to predict. People are very easy to predict. People as a whole. And I think that a lot of what we saw happen in Cleveland and in Philadelphia was in fact a test. Somebody was running a test, and I'm willing to bet somebody somewhere was taking notes to prove a point. How's it going, Bill D? Appreciate you joining in. I was under the impression I wouldn't be able to see the chat. So just to give you a brief explanation as to what I saw that was very concerning, outside of the fact that we saw Be Rich and also Erick being their moves, and Dahboo 7, their moves were being recorded, and people were checking them out, seeing what they're going to do, this, that, and the other. But what I saw in Philadelphia, the fact that the Philadelphia Police Department had HD cameras out there recording the whole thing. What I believe what was going on, they were seeing how we operate, because I feel like we threaten. Of course, we threaten status quo, and so they're taking notes on how we operate within our community, how we have each other's backs, how the live streamers, how they get the footage that they do. And I would be willing to bet that a flag is coming soon that would be pinned on someone trying to document large events like this. Does that make sense? Please help me out here. Help me out in the comments below. If you see that, if you watch this later on, or if you're watching this live, let me know what you think about that. That's just one of many observations that I saw that were worth noting. As a whole, what I seen was that America is well aware, the average American citizen is well aware at the fact that there is something wrong, but we can't seem to put a pin on it. We can't seem to figure out what that is. And so, due to the fact that we can't put a face on it, we can't define what the problem is, we begin to point the finger at one another. And that's not cool. I should have that finished by, I don't want to say this evening, I've got some stuff to do this evening, but I should have that report ready for you guys to read by tomorrow, around noonish, hopefully. That's what I'm going to aim for. Thank you guys for watching. If you hadn't already, please hit the subscribe button. Again, my name is Bobby D, and you are Whomitmay, and together we are concerned. Bye.